It was like reflection or something is something.
You're doing a great job here.
Sit. Good. Stay. Good, sit, stay. Release. Hi friends, I'm Jen. Welcome to the Sunshine Farm. I'm so happy you're here today to join us for this video. My dog peeing in the background. So thanks guys for joining us. Today's video is gonna just be a little different than normal, as I want to introduce you to something Chris and I have been talking about really starting today and what we're doing in this new area. So I'm outside, snow's falling a little bit, and my dog is off leash, which he's not the most amazing dog off leash, so if I get distracted, that's why. So today I want to talk to you about our journey to being debt-free and experiencing financial freedom. This is a hot topic and a very sensitive one, and I just want to share our journey, acknowledging that yours might look very different, but we are going to approach this being very, very honest. So if you're uncomfortable hearing about, our monthly payments or the cost of our mortgage or things like that, this might not be the best series to watch. But we do want to be honest because I feel like full transparency is really valuable to many people here on YouTube. Whoa, this is the only way to get the attention of a Labrador. Teddy, got it. Whoa, no, sit. Come on, bring it to me. Let's go. So come inside with me and join Chris and I as we talk about our journey to being debt-free. So where are you going to put them?
I'm going to put them in the safe.
Okay, because we're not using them anymore.
Correct.
Sweet. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. No. You're a good boy. Yes. Yes. You're so cute. Hello. So today, Chris and I went to church this morning. And the sermon was on starting fresh.
The sermon today was about being honest with yourself and recognizing that when you deny the things that you're truly struggling with, then there's no room for actually growth and fixing those things.
Yeah. Chris and I wouldn't say we've been in like financial struggle this year, but we have felt like we have areas to improve.
Yeah.
So I think the idea of starting new and really considering like life is about growth. How can we grow in this area, as opposed to just thinking like, oh, well, it's not horrible, so why fix it? Well, we can still grow. So we were in the car, and we were just talking about tackling our debts using the snowball method, which is essentially you tackle your smallest debt first as a way of taking what you were putting towards that small debt, and then you put it towards the higher debt once you're done paying that off. So in the car, we started talking about using the snowball method to pay off our loans and our debt. So we have three main debts that we're working on paying off. Two of them are rather small, under $10,000. And then one is our mortgage, which is over $200,000. So the first one that we are working on paying off is our car payment, which has about a year and a couple months left on it. We're paying $175 a month for our payment, but we will start working everything extra we have each month towards that, and hopefully we could pay it off in the next few months. I mean, if we put everything we have towards it, and it's a couple $1,000s, maybe in the next 6 months as opposed to the next year.
We could probably double up the payment every month, I would say,
so,
and get it done half the time.
Yeah, so then once that's done, hopefully we don't have a car crisis and don't have to buy another car, but ideally we'd be able to take that $175 per month and put that towards the next payment, which is our loan payment. And the loan payment is for Chris's undergrad.
Yeah, and we're currently putting $200 a month towards that.
And how much is left on it?
It's around $7,000, I believe. I don't remember the exact amount off the top of my head.
Okay. So if you think about that, with putting $200 a month towards it, that is $2,400 a year. So it would take us about 3 years to get there. If we can take the extra money that we'll have from not paying off the car payment, let's say in 6 months from now, we can put it towards the loan payment. We'd be paying $375 each month, and that would shorten our loan by at least a year, maybe more if we have that other extra money that we're able to put towards it. So maybe we could be talking about paying it off in a year and a half instead of 3 years. Then once we get to that year and a half, we would have $375
and maybe some change.
Plus any raises that we get at work, we would be able to put that towards our mortgage instead of increasing our cost of living.
Yeah, we also, any additional income that we might be able to start bringing in that time period as well.
Okay. What? For hugging you?
Yeah, thanks for that.
So the goal would be to probably, we could be putting, let's say, $500 extra a month towards our mortgage in a year and a half, which makes a big dent. I mean, that's like 40% of what we're paying towards our mortgage. You increase what you pay each month towards your mortgage by 40%, that will shorten your term pretty dramatically.
And the fact that we're still so early in our mortgage, so we're very front-loaded with interest payments as well. So
yeah, so that would shorten our term dramatically over time. And then as our income increases, just based on life and time we put into our jobs, then we will be able to focus not on increasing our cost of living, but on paying off the debts that we have.
Yeah, and hopefully as we continue to grow more of our food and can and preserve more of our food, we'll be able to spend less on groceries throughout the months, and that might result in, if we're able to give their money, result in some additional income that we'll be able to continue to put towards those debts.
Yeah. One thing I did want to bring up that I've noticed is the whole goal of paying off your debt is so you can experience more freedom, so you can not have that hanging over your head, and that you're not as trapped in what you do for a living or what you're able to spend your time doing, your ability to spend money on things you love instead of things you're obligated to pay for. But I do think you don't have to wait until you're debt-free to live in freedom. For us, as Christians, we believe that we can experience freedom through knowing our Creator and loving others and being in relationship with others. And I don't think there should be so much of a focus on debt-free equaling freedom, because everybody's financial situation is different. And to some extent, you can be too obsessed with being debt-free, just like you can be too obsessed with anything.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a great thing to strive for.
Absolutely.
With the right perspective, I guess. So that's kind of our take on the debt-free movement. I'm only 24 and Chris is 25. So we're starting this early on with the hopes that we can accomplish it sooner.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, most of our adult lives could be
give us more freedom and in the future, hopefully raising children. And
yeah. I'm not a huge fan of the corporate 40 hours a week type work. I would like to have more flexibility in what I can do, you know, whether that's working part-time or, you know, starting my own business or, you know, whatever that looks like. I would like to know that I'm going to a job because I'm really excited about the work and I'm 100% in it, and not because I need the income. And so being debt-free for us, we would be able to do that fully confidently, going to work because it's a choice. And I think once you have like autonomy in that decision, it changes your perspective on what you're doing. Mm-hmm. So this is the start to our debt-free journey.
Yeah, financial freedom.
Financial freedom. And no, we did not read a Dave Ramsey book or go to a Dave Ramsey talk, but we have been influenced by many friends and, you know, mentors or people along the way who have.
We do hear his name mentioned a lot.
Yeah. No, it's like a
kind of a cliche almost at this point.
Yeah, seriously. And we are getting rid of some credit cards. We're not canceling them, but
yeah, I still like to maintain those accounts to keep our credit score up.
Yeah, we're gonna be putting those away.
So
we'll be using one credit card to pay for things that are necessities and that, you know, we'll be needing regardless.
That can't really fluctuate based on our mood. So like our gas expenditure is going to fluctuate based on what we need, whereas our grocery bill could fluctuate based on what we feel like we want at any given time.
Yeah, so. Yeah. So that's kind of where we're at. But we want to continue sharing videos on this subject as well, in addition to the homesteading stuff and the animal videos, because this is like a new thing for us, and I know a lot of people are wanting to experience the same kind of financial freedom and on that road to being debt-free. Mm-hmm. So this is kind of the start of our journey, and anybody who wants to talk about it with us, we'd love to connect.
And the good news is the sun is coming out.
Yeah. That is really good. We just had like a hailstorm.
It's been a really crummy looking morning so far today, so it's very nice to see the sun come out.
Yeah, and as you guys know, it's been a heavy week, so having some sunshine just lightens a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I'm a little scatterbrained right now.
Yeah. Well, thanks guys for watching. My nose is itchy. If you like the idea of being debt-free and having financial freedom, give this video a thumbs up. And also, please subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, and comment below with any of your guys' strategies, things that have worked really well for you, and you know, just any exciting adventures, any like positive news about your
journey.
Your journey, exactly.
Yeah, because we're newbies in a lot of ways, and as you know, we're young, and we really, really, really value the experience and wisdom of people who have walked through life before us and who are walking through these situations ahead of us. So
yeah,
thanks guys.
Thanks for watching.
Enjoy the rest of
have a great week.
Enjoy the rest of
2019.
Bye guys.